TIFU by telling a teacher I was sod. For some backstory, I am almost 16. I was sexually assaulted when I was young, and a few weeks ago I accidentally let it slip to a teacher. Not the same one. And it ended up getting reported through the school, so now my mom knows about it. Only a couple of people knew about it beforehand. I like to make small 3D paper stars, to which I take to a teacher that used to teach me in geography. She is the sweetest person I've ever met. I've also taken her herbs and plants from my stepdad's garden at home, which she made lots of meals with, and have hand-drawn her lots of drawings which took me hours to do. Here is where I stuffed it all up. Yesterday, I was in graphics and decided to make some paper stars to take to the teacher and say hello, since I hadn't talked to her in a while. She asked me how I was, and I told her things were rocky. When she asked me why, I blurted out that I was sexually assaulted when I was young and it recently got reported. She apologized for what had happened to me, then told me that she will need to report it again, and explained that it was for my safety. I was understanding and tried to shift the conversation to a more positive topic, but things got awkward, so I left. I almost immediately regretted what I said and couldn't believe how stupid I could be for this. I wrote her an email to apologize about an hour and a half ago, and this is what I said. Hey miss, I just wanted to apologize to you profusely and tell you that what I told you was extremely inappropriate, and in the moment I lacked the ability of self-control. Sometimes I don't think before I speak, and I wanted you to know that I am truly sorry. I haven't been able to not feel guilty since talking to you, and it's eating me up inside. I've made a mistake, but I hope that it will be okay if I still bring you stars and make an effort to forget about this. I feel every inch of remorse and shame for what I said. And I can't bear the thought of what I have done by involving you in something I should have kept to myself. Again, I really am so sorry. Kind regards. Op. I am yet to receive a response, but I don't know what to do in the meantime. I just can't believe I could be so dumb. Any advice is welcome. TL. Dear, I told a teacher my saw got reported and she had to report it again. I don't know what to do now because I think I've ruined my chance to keep giving her small gifts I make. Update. Hi again. I am here with the response from my teacher. And I think it's safe to say she is the sweetest person ever. Hi Op. Please don't apologize or ever feel ashamed of reaching out or sharing personal information with others. You have nothing to be sorry for, or to feel ashamed of in the slightest. We all need people to talk to, particularly when trying to understand difficult or troubling aspects of our lives. And I'm glad that you feel comfortable enough with me to share something so personal. I would never want you to feel like you sharing something is inappropriate or should be seen of as a mistake, as it isn't. It's simply that my position is to protect you. And the way that is done is telling people who are better able to support you with dealing with these things than I am through what we call mandatory reporting. For me to talk to you about these things, I don't have the right qualifications or experience to help you work out strategies to cope with these experiences or emotions, and I'm at the danger of saying something wrong and making things more difficult for you, which I would never want. For that reason, as a teacher, I need to report to someone who can provide you with the right support, such as our great counselors, or who I encourage you to have a chat with whenever you're ready. I don't want you to feel that to have something reported is you being in trouble or doing the wrong thing, but rather that it is reporting so that you can access better support than I am able to give you. It's breaking my heart to think that sharing something with me has made you so upset, Op. So please don't feel like anything has changed. I look forward to my star updates. I expect to one day have enough stars to fill my entire classroom. So don't even think about stopping their production. I hope this can put you at a bit of ease and that you're able to have a relaxing and fun weekend. On a final note, I leave you with this picture of my dog at her first birthday party. I hope it puts a smile on your face. See you next week, op. Kind regards. Edit. I forgot to mention this in the update, but thank you so much for the support you all have given me. It really does mean the world to have this support. Thank you. Edit. Update 2. I can't thank you all enough for the loving comments and support I have been so lucky to receive. I wanted to update again to say that I went to the store today to get her a gift of appreciation and an apology gift, even though you all, including the teacher, have told me not to be sorry. I actually saw her there, though I didn't want to bother her, and I actually hope she didn't see me. I'll be giving it to her on Monday. Thank you all again so much for the support and love. Appreciate that what she is doing is in your best interest. You can still give her little gifts. In fact, she may appreciate them as a sign that you are not upset with her reporting the SAW, and that you understand that ethically, she has to report it, just as you would like her to understand how you feel. Look at this from her perspective and try to understand how she may feel. Listen, I think you're very brave for telling her about it. Now you're panicking, which is understandable, because you don't know what comes next. But your teacher sounds like a good person. I'm sure they will do everything in their power to help you. I think this might be the starting point for a process that will do you good. I'm sorry you're going through this. I can't imagine what it feels like. And I'm sure it is scary to have this be in front of your family and community now. But I am confident you will persevere through it. You did nothing wrong here, emo. I think telling someone in a position to help was the right call. Your teacher sounds like a good-natured person who is just trying to help. I'm sure they will understand. This is part of the process to healing. Good luck, op. We are all pulling for you and proud of you. You have the strength to fight through this and come out stronger on the other side. You have no need to feel remorse or shame for sharing that with your teacher. One of the reasons teachers are mandated reporters is because students will often trust them with things too big to deal with on their own. It's not inappropriate to talk to them about something terrible that happened to you. You did the right thing to speak up to someone you trust. And they have done the right thing by reporting it so that the authorities can make sure that you are safe and have the resources you need to work through this. I experienced sexual assault as a child, and I wish I'd been as brave as you were in speaking up. I kept quiet, and I regret it. You have ruined nothing with this teacher, who clearly means a lot to you. I have no doubt that she is pleased you felt you could trust her enough to tell her what was going on with you. All power to you for speaking up, but could we see the dog enjoying her first birthday party? I have a kid about your age, and reading this made me start tearing up at work. Never feel like you've done something wrong or burdened somebody by telling them something like this. If you have a teacher or friend or counselor that you can report these kind of things to, that you can trust, never feel like you've done anything wrong. If you were my son, or one of his friends, and felt like you could come to me and tell me this, I would do the exact same thing as your teacher. Legal requirements or no, and absolutely reinforce that you did the right thing by trusting me with this information. It's not wrong. You've done nothing wrong. There was no mistake. I hope you are coping well with everything. And I'm glad to hear that your teacher responded, letting you know that you did the right thing and would love for you to keep visiting. Stay strong, op. Nothing wrong or shameful about telling someone you trust about something that's on your mind. The kind of teachers I could have used the help of in school instead of the bullies I had as teachers.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.